everyone. Hi, it's good to see you. I'm Jamie C. This is strength video number 78. Today I have a mat and I have a chair and a pair of lighter hand weights, whatever feels light for you. And of course, I have bottled water there. So if you get yourself set up here, mat, chair, weights optional. Obviously, you could do everything without the weights. Water is never optional in a workout. Definitely grab that. Turn on music that feels right for you. And we'll get started with a warm-up. And we will do 4 exercises today, but we will repeat them 3 times. So we still hit that 12 number that has been my goal for the past couple weeks. So 4 exercises, repeat them 3 times. Yes, we can do this. I'd like us to get progressively more difficult with those four exercises. It's 4 moves, starting first with just body weight. Now, if you want to continue with body weight through the whole workout, that is definitely an option. All right, you ready? I'm ready to work out. Let's start this thing. Welcome to warm up. Let's go to just start with a march right, left, but big arm circles. Taking the arms back first, up, forward, then down. Back, up, forward, and down. Yes, you got it. Nice and easy. Give me one more, and then reverse those arms. So forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Not too bad. We got 2 more like this. And 1 left. Okay, next is a more full body move for warm up. Take a solid stance, feet about shoulder width apart, hands on hips. Notice even at the top of my standing, my knees are soft, right? Don't lock out the knees, that cuts off blood circulation, and the next thing you know, you're down on the ground. So knees stay soft. Hands on hips, fold forward at the waist. Look at me, I'm hinging right there at the waist, and then reach down. Squat further if you have that available. As you stand, reach up. I'll repeat that. Hands on hips, knees soft. As you squat down and fold forward, hands reach down, then reach up. Hands on hips, fold, reach, reach as you stand. Hips, knees soft, sink down, fold forward, reach. Now look at the back. I have taken my shoulders just directly back so that everything in front is nice and open and happy there. Now look at the low back. As I fold forward, you can see a natural curve in the spine there. You can see I'm not perfectly flat, but it's definitely not rounded. So that natural curvature of your spine stays. Reach down, reach up. Do it again. A few more times. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Shake it out. Okay, come to the front of your space or the front of your mat. With one leg, send it way back. So much so that when your front knee is there, it's lying directly over the ankle. If you don't step back far enough, the front knee goes beyond the front ankle, setting it up for injury. So, step it way back. There you go. Then, with that same leg that's back, that same side, you're going to circle back. Give me a lunge. Come forward, stepping feet together. Other leg steps way back. Lunge as you circle the arm, and then step forward. That's it. We're just going to alternate, yeah. So, when you're ready, alternate. If this doesn't work for you and you have a chair available, maybe it works a little better with some stabilization. Holding on to the chair, stepping back, then circling the arm. I just want you to know that you have options today, right? You have options today. Because I want you to be successful. I want you to be able to complete the workout, whatever that means for you. I want you moving. I want you getting stronger. And while maintaining that flexibility. Give me 2 more each leg. One more, each leg. Excellent work. Shake it out. Third move, I'd like us to go ahead and use the chair. Stabilize with one hand on the chair, and then one leg is just going to come out, set it down, squat. Then as you stand up, the leg goes up again, and then together. Let me show you straight on to see if that helps. So I'm leaning away from the rising leg, setting it down, squatting once. As I stand, lean away again, and then come together. So that when my leg rises, I equally lean over in the opposite direction so that I'm not out of alignment. So my leg isn't up and then my body's completely up, right? I've let my torso tilt as the leg rises. My body works in that one unit, staying in line with the kinetic chain. Okay, we're ready. Tilt, plant, squat, tilt, lift, together. Yes! Plant, squat, tilt, together. We're working on abductor muscles here. A little bit of side body movement here. Nice job. Keep breathing through this. This is just the warm-up. Give me one more. Nice job. Let's go to the other leg. I'm going to move my chair over. Okay, let's try it. Lean over, tilt forward. Notice the shoelace. Or the toes are forward rather than up. The toes are forward. Foot is flexed. Plant it, squat it. As you rise, tilt it again. Lift that leg, feet together. Yes? All right, smooth it out here. Reach it up. Your full range of motion, whatever that is. If you're not raising your leg to hip level, please don't worry about that. Everyone's body is different. Just raising it up to a point that challenges you, right? No sharpshooting pains today. Intense muscle burning, that's still allowed though, yes? Looking fabulous. We're gonna feel great after this workout. Ideally, your workouts are helping you sleep better at night. They're motivating you to eat healthier at mealtime. Everything goes hand in hand, right? Workouts in one hand, diet in the other. Give me two more. And one more. Okay. Final warm-up move. We're gonna come down to the mat and do a little plank crawl. We will not come to standing between planks. We are gonna go through down dog to plank, then down dog. No standing in between. I want our core to get warmer, our arms to get warmer, and then get a little bit of stretch through the hamstring for the down dog. Come to one end of your mat. Always bend your knees, set your hands down near those toes, then walk out through down dog. Notice hips are up. Then, when you reach the arms out, come forward so much so that your shoulders are now over your wrists. You're in a plank position, like a board, a plank board. Walk the plank like on a pirate ship. If you're not on your toes, that's okay. You could be on your knees, but notice if you're on your knees, you're a straight line head to knees. If you're on your toes, straight line head to toes. From here, walk the hands in just slightly so that you're in now down dog. The hands stay here. You get a little stretch through the hamstring. Push your chest towards your thighs. Try to open up through the front of your body as you engage the back body and then walk out to plank again. Notice shoulders are right over wrists. You could be on knees or toes. Holding that plank here to activate core, and then coming back through down dog. Walk it in, walk it in. Hips go high. Heels reach down towards floor. They might not reach all the way. Chest pushing towards thighs. And walk back out to plank. Shoulders over wrists, knees or toes. A long neck, right? Don't look down at the belly button. Keep a long neck. Keep that plank position. What I tend to see most is sinking of the hips. Don't sink your ship. Come up to a solid pirate plank. Hold. And then walk hands in, down dog. Heels reach towards floor. Hips go high. Press through the chest. Engage the back. Corkscrew the arms. And then walk forward to plank one more time. Hold plank here. Hold, hold, hold. You're solid. This is your last plank. You got it. If you come to where your shoulders are not over your wrists, I commonly see that. Don't do that. Push forward. Walk forward until your shoulders are right over your wrists. Now, one more time. Down dog. Push hips up. Walk hands slightly back. Feel that stretch through the back of the leg, hamstrings, calves, all warming up. And then when you're ready, walk the hands in, keep the feet wide, come down just for more of a stretch squat than a squat. Hands down, hips high, tuck chin to chest, walk hands up, legs in with bringing shoulders back again. Notice when you bring shoulders back, your hands are pretty much forced to be at the front of your thighs, right? It's hard to reach them out and keep that pose. Now, if you start rounding, it gets pretty easy to reach the hands far away. So I'd like you to think about opening all the way up. Hey, you're in your own home. No one's there. No one's going to see you, right? Poke it out. It's okay. It's all right. That's the way I want you. Okay, warm-up's done. Let's start on those 4 exercises. Grab some water and meet me here. All right, we're ready for our first move. Pretty basic. We're going to do squats with a chair guide. I want you to either hold on to the chair and do your squats. That will be a definite level 1 for beginners. Or I'd like you to stand slightly in front of the seat of your chair. You're going to use it as a guide. Now, I want you to make sure your chair isn't on rollers. That would be more dangerous. We're not doing that. It's a stable chair, no wheels. Your feet are about shoulder width apart. Your toes can be slightly forward or slightly turned out. Your toes can be forward. There's no slight about forward, or slightly turned out. You want your knees following out over your toes so that when you squat, you don't go knock knee, right? So follow out over the toes. That's what I mean when I say that. And guide your glutes, your hips, or the bottom of your seat towards the front edge of the chair. So you have to be a little bit in front of the chair in order to guide the tail in. Just give it a little tap and then rise. This is what we're not doing. We're not sitting down. We can sit down later. Right now it's time for our workout. So we're going to guide our hips to the edge of that chair. The reason I want you to guide is to force your hips back, right? That's one way to do it. And then also to guide you how low to sink down, right? So some people, I see a squat and it's like here and they're like, yeah, I'm squatting. I just want you to have your full range of motion. A chair is a great guide. For me, hopefully you find that as well. Now, but if you're beginning with squats, you're just going to hold on to the chair. Holding onto the chair in front of you, again, forces the hips way back. That's what I want. I want that exaggerated way hip back. We just have 12 of these, beginning this first round with no weights. So if you already need more, you already want weights, you can grab them, put them on your shoulders, put them on your side, put them at your chest, wherever you want to have weight, that's an option for you. Okay, let's hit it. Excellent. 12 of them. Yes, we did 12. That's what we're going to do today. 12 repetitions of each of our 4 exercises, and then repeat that whole circuit 3 times. Woohoo! Let's do this. Next exercise, I'll show you. Exercise 2, again, we have a beginner's option with one hand on the back of your chair, and then the leg that's the side of the body that's not holding onto the chair is going to do a curtsy lunge. So you cross the leg in back, give me a lunge, and then as you stand, the leg's going to swing out. Do you see what we did in warm-up there? We pulled in that warm-up move, and we're going to make it an exercise move. So again, beginner, holding on to the chair with one hand. Now I don't want you to grip or hang or hold on for dear life. This is just a guide. This back is your guide, right? It's your helper. You're the hero in this story, and this guy's your helper, or girl, whatever. Curtsy lunge, crossing that leg and back, hips forward, and then swing the leg. Of course, we're going to add to that with an upright row. Now, we don't have a weight in the hand because this is our first round, unweighted, but keeping the hand close to the body, lifting with the elbow first, bringing the imaginary weight, bringing your hand up the torso. It touches the torso the whole time, bringing it up to about shoulder level, chest level, about there, yes? So that is your finished move, right? And then bringing it down and upright row. Okay, now you want to do it without the chair because you've been doing curtsy lunges a while and you're just ready to rock it out. Again, hips forward, curtsy lunge. Whoa! Did you see that was harder for me to adjust without the chair? I was really relying on my guide. So let's try that again. Curtsy lunge, lift the leg, upright row. Okay, so up to you. Just know that it's going to be a little challenging to balance all of that. And that's the point, right? You didn't come here because it's going to be easy. You wanted a challenge. We got 12 on this leg, 12 on this leg. Boom, let's do it. Excellent work. Let's go to the other leg. I'll show you with that guide, the chair back. Hips stay forward, slightly cross the leg. Give me a lunge, sinking both feet toward the floor. This front knee still stays in line with front ankle. As you stand, lean away, flex the foot, toes forward. Let's do that again. This time with that imaginary arm pull, right? Imaginary upright row, just with arm weight. All right, deep breath. We're ready for the second leg. Let's do this. knock that out. Third exercise coming up. Okay, team. Exercise 3, we're going to do step-ups on the chair. An imaginary or an air bicep curl with it. So, I need you to have a stable chair for this. If you don't have a stable chair, then you're using a staircase in your house, or you're just stepping on the ground, or maybe you have a very sturdy stool or very sturdy small step ladder. These are all options if you have them. And of course, it's not safe, it's not sturdy, or you don't have it, you're just coming up and stepping on the ground. Okay. You're going to have one leg closer to the chair than the other. The leg that's closest to the chair, you're going to sturdily step on the seat of the chair. Now, if you step hanging half off the chair with your heel off, that is going to be no bueno, right? No good, totally unsafe. We're not doing that. We're going to step completely. Your foot is completely on the step. You can even hang on with your hand on the back of the chair, right? As a guide. Again, a guide can help you. From there, you're going to place your weight onto the chair foot, right? As you raise, you're going to give me an imaginary bicep curl with the arm, the side that's not on the chair. So one side on the chair, other arm, imaginary bicep curl. Yes, I'll show you one more time here. As you stand, lift, step off. Yes? Okay. So we've got 12 on this leg, 12 on the other leg. No weight to start unless you just really need to go at them and do that bicep curl already weighted. Perfectly fine option. Okay. Let's go warriors on our step-ups bicep curl. Guess what? We have the other side. Other arm will be doing the bicep curl, and the other leg will be doing the stepping. Excellent work. Next exercise coming up. Okay, team, our fourth move. You're going to sit sideways on your chair. When you sit on your chair, you're activated, meaning you're not slouched, you're not hanging back. We'll hang out later, but not right now. So active core. Sitting up, my feet are able to go flat on the ground. Maybe yours are too. You're going to give me a lean back. Now, when you lean back, it's about a 45-degree lean. And then, we're not doing weights this round. And then, with the arm that is out, not towards the back of the chair, but the arm that is out, palm goes up, lean back, and then the arm is going to raise up to ceiling and then back out to shoulder height. Now, if you need a little bit more already, you can lift the legs, lift up and down. So my chair is big enough to allow my wide hips support for this chair boat pose. So it's a boat pose, not on the ground. It's a boat pose on my chair. Okay. Now, of course, you can always use the seat back as a guide if you need to lean back, but I don't want to see any rounding here. So it's not rounded lift. This is an active core with a lifted chest and an arm reach out as you lift and lower. Of course, you could make this hard in a variety of ways or more difficult in a variety of ways. I just want you to know you have options. So we've got 12 with this arm and then 12 with the other arm. Are we ready for this set? Let's do it. Nice and tall, shoulders back, chest lifted. Activate core, lean back without rounding. Lean back. You can even lift the feet and then reach up and forward. Let's go for 12. Excellent. If your abs were shaken by the end, you're doing it right. Just go ahead and stand up and work your way over to the other side of the chair. If you don't have a chair that supports you like this, that's okay. You can do boat pose on the ground, same move, right? So today I had a chair and I thought we could do some chair work, yeah? Okay, nice and tall, shoulders back, poke out the chest like you are a proud person. Lean back, arm goes to shoulder height. You can even lift feet off the ground. Y'all, we did it. 4 exercises. Now we're gonna repeat that. If you have weights and you want to try it with weights, grab some now before we do second round. Now remember, you can do all these without the weights like we did in the first round, but here we have our squats guided with the chair seat. If you're adding weights, have the weights where you'd like them, right? I'm gonna have mine at my chest. You could certainly have them down by your sides. Let's go for 12 of these. Beautiful work, guys. Remember, our next exercise is the curtsy lunge with an upright row and a leg lift, right? You can always do this without the weight. We've got 12 on one leg, 12 on the other. Excellent. I'm going to move my chair over. Prepare for the other side. Let's do it. 12 on this leg. Yes, you did. Next exercise. Remember our third exercise. The foot is firmly planted on the seat of the chair or a stepping stool, something that is safe for you. And then if you have a weight and you want to use it, a bicep curl. When you bicep curl, this elbow is going to stay directly underneath the shoulder. Yes? Okay, let's hit these 12. Other leg. Together, we can. Nice job. And our fourth move, with or without a weight. You choose, but sit up nice and tall. Notice the weight is directly side, not forward, and certainly not back. Directly side, leaning back 45 degrees, and you can even lift up the legs. Reach that arm all the way out, and then up and out to shoulder height. Hang in there, we've got another side. Get ready for your third and final round of these 4 exercises, doing them with or without weight, depending on where you are right now. And of course, you can always do it more times through or less times through. Just depends on how much work you need to put in it today. I'm proud of you for whatever you are doing today here with me. Remember, you can do all these without the weights like we did in the first round, but here we have our squats guided with the chair seat. If you're adding weights, have the weights where you'd like them, right? I'm gonna have mine at my chest. You could certainly have them down by your sides. Let's go for 12 of these. Beautiful work, guys. Remember, our next exercise is the curtsy lunge with an upright row and a leg lift, right? You can always do this without the weight. We've got 12 on one leg, 12 on the other. Excellent. I'm going to move my chair over. Prepare for the other side. Let's do it. 12 on this leg. Remember our third exercise. The foot is firmly planted on the seat of the chair or a stepping stool, something that is safe for you. And then if you have a weight and you want to use it, a bicep curl. When you bicep curl, this elbow is going to stay directly underneath the shoulder. Yes? Okay, let's hit these 12. Other leg. Together we can. Nice job. And our fourth move, with or without a weight. You choose, but sit up nice and tall. Notice the weight is directly side, not forward, and certainly not back. Directly side, leaning back 45 degrees, and you can even lift up the legs. Reach that arm all the way out, and then up and out to shoulder height. Hang in there, we've got another side. Great work, team. Let's go ahead and cool down. I want you to sit on the chair, an active sit. No backs to the back of the chair. My feet are wide, hands on either side or on either knee. From here, you're going to purposely draw belly button through the body, towards the spine, rounding the back, lifting the shoulders towards your ears, tucking your chin towards your chest, really rounded. And then open the chest, exaggerated, right? Push the chest forward, pull the shoulders back, really show me a C curve through the back, right? And then exaggerate that round, draw belly button in, tuck pelvis, drop chin towards chest, lift shoulders towards ears, and give me that open chest, C curve back. Really, how far can you pull the shoulder blades back and together? Really try to form a ripple of skin between the shoulder blades behind you. One more time. Round, round, and tuck. Shrug shoulders. And activate back body as you push chest open. Nice job. I want you to make the number 4 with the legs crossing, one ankle across. I want you to flex the foot that's crossed. Take a deep breath in and fold forward if you would like to as you exhale. Hanging over here just till you come to the point of tension. Something that gently tugs on your hip and glute to open up, stay flexible, staying limber with these gentle, slow stretches. Uncross. Cross the other leg over, flexing that foot, sitting up nice and tall. This might be the point of tension for you, right? You don't necessarily have to fold forward, but keeping that foot that's crossed, keeping it flexed, right? Inhale deeply, slowly, and gently fold forward if you have that in your wheelhouse today. As you exhale, give me some slow, deep breaths in through the nose. Hold for 2 pauses and exhale through the mouth. Carefully, and you can even guide that leg to uncross. I want you to reach one arm back. I'm going to place my arm on the middle of the chair. My hips stay forward. So I've opened up in a twist from the waist up, and I'm holding to the middle of the chair because that's where I feel a stretch through the shoulder. If you want to hold even further back, you can certainly do that. But I want hips forward, twisting from rib cage up, giving yourself a gentle spinal twist with a shoulder opener. That should feel glorious. Even though we didn't do any push-ups today, we did do some planks, right, that challenged our shoulders. Excellent. You can uncross. Come through center, and now the other arm reaches back. You can go to the middle of the chair or slightly further back, twisting from the rib cage up. You can look back gently over that shoulder, as long as there's no strain in the neck to do that. Excellent. Unwind. And then I'm going to stand and place one leg on the seat of the chair, flexing that foot, toes up or actually pointing back at your nose, and folding over at the waist, guiding with my hands on the chair. Just gently get a hamstring stretch here. Assisted hamstring stretch. You can always have a slight bend in the knee. When you're ready, uncross. Place the other leg on the chair. Flex the foot. Point the toe up, not to the side. Point the toe up and towards your nose. And at the waist, fold forward, lengthening back body, lengthening spine, dropping shoulders away from ears. Try not to sink into one hip over the other. Try to stay active through both hip sockets. Active through the core. And then last stretch, you'll grab an ankle, knees together. I'm holding on to the chair for balance and then tucking through the pelvis as I bring my knees closer and closer together, feeling the quadricep just really lengthen there. As always, I miss you guys. I wish we were in person. The other leg. I hope to see you so soon. Don't know when, but soon in person would be really excellent. And look for my other videos. I'm going to do some kickboxing videos too. Otherwise, I want you to stay strong, stay true to yourself, and I will see you next time where movement is medicine. Bye.